Hey guys, I'm Alexis Marie, or The Real Blasian. Sorry, I always say that. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, The Real Blasian, TheRealBlasian. I will put it in the description below. Also, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you guys want to see, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to make more videos. This is my new channel, and I'm going to do my best to make videos as often as I possibly can. My goal is to make one like once a week, but clearly that has not happened yet. But anyways, aside from that, I just wanted to make this video for you guys because you guys want me to make more videos. Didn't know exactly what to talk about, but I decided since Thanksgiving was just a few days ago, why not talk about a few things that I'm thankful for, such as the good and bad moments of my childhood. So for those of you who don't already know, I was in a very bad car accident when I was 7. I believe it was in 2002. It was the day after Thanksgiving. I lived in New York. There was slush on the road. It was my mother was driving. My grandmother was in the passenger seat, and I was in the back in the middle. And we hit a dump truck. Thankfully, we're alive. We're very blessed. We still have each other. We have all of our family, and everybody came together for us in that time. I broke my femur. I fractured my jaw. I also have scars on my face. I have one here, and I have some up here. I have some on my leg now from having a fixator in my leg. I had over 400 stitches in my head alone, which is all it is. All of that. Yeah, so it sucked. I'm gonna skip most of the details. I can make another video eventually talking about, like, what happened in the accident and my injuries and everything, if you guys would like to see that, but I'm just assuming you wouldn't. So, anywho, eventually, I was able to walk again after being in a wheelchair and a walker, and I was able to walk and do all the things that a normal little kid could do. But then I moved away from the city that I lived in. I lived in North Carolina after leaving New York. And people didn't know me, so they didn't understand what happened. They didn't know. So people would stare at me. People would say really rude things. I have been called ugly. I was called Scarface. People would just stare at me. I was always trying to hide. I didn't want to be seen. I just wanted to go away because I didn't want people staring at me and all the attention. It just felt so bad because I hated my face as much as you could possibly hate anything. Once I was healed and everything, I was acting like a normal kid, and I was just really, really angry. I didn't understand why it happened to me. I didn't understand why I couldn't be pretty, why I had to have all these scars, why I would have to hide my leg because I'd be so ashamed of the scars on my leg. I never would wear shorts or a dress or skirts or anything. I wore jeans my entire freshman year of high school. I lived in Florida, and jeans every day. It's hot. I just didn't understand. I didn't understand. I would look in the mirror and I would bawl. I would just cry. I would be so angry because when I looked in the mirror, I would be disgusted. I felt like I was a monster. I saw a monster. I hated the scars. I hated everything about my face. And I just didn't understand why it had to happen to me. Why I couldn't be like everybody else. Why there's so many pretty girls and I just couldn't be one of them. Why Chris Brown would never think I'm pretty or never tell me I'm pretty. Because, you know, when I was a kid, I was literally obsessed with him. But yeah, so it was really hard for me. I was never angry at God, because I believe in God and everything. And I was never angry at him. I was never mad. I just never understood. I'd always question. I'd always pray and I'd ask, why? Why does this have to happen to me? I always just felt like there had to be a reason. God wouldn't just put me through this for no reason at all. There had to be a reason that I have to endure this. I'm sorry if I cried. It was just really hard because I was 7, you know. It was something that it would be really hard for anybody to deal with, let alone a child. I didn't even really like talk to a lot of people growing up because, and I still don't to this day, mostly just because I'm shy, but it comes from my insecurities. When I was younger, I didn't want to try to talk to people and make friends because I was so afraid that they would judge me and just look at my face and not want to talk to me because I had all these scars. It sounds foolish to me now, but that's the reality of it when I was younger. I was just really ashamed of my face and just everything. But once I grew up and I healed even more and I've gone through so much in my life, I've decided that I'm happy that it happened. I'm very appreciative that I went through that, because I wouldn't be the person that I am today had I not gone through that. I wouldn't appreciate every good moment that I have in my life had it not been for that. And it's just, I don't know. I'm really happy to have gone through that, because not everybody has that type of story. Not everybody can say that they lived and that they endured as much pain as I have. And it's just, I'm really thankful. I feel like there was definitely reasons for me to have gone through that, because honestly, I probably wouldn't care for people as much as I do. I probably, you know, I see beauty in everybody. I could never possibly come to you and insult you. I would rather compliment every person that I meet, just because I know that that can even make your day. Like, I probably wouldn't think that everybody's beautiful, or think to try to see beauty in everybody and try to make people happy rather than putting them down. And who's to say I wouldn't be a bully had I not gone through as much bullying as I had? I just feel like all of the good and bad moments are the reason that I am who I am, and the reason that I couldn't possibly try to hurt anybody. I could never, ever say something to somebody to hurt them. I can't imagine why anybody would want to do that. I don't understand why people are as rude as they are. It doesn't feel good to spread hate. It doesn't feel good to put people down. It feels way better if you go up to somebody and say, "You look really pretty today. I love your hair. I love your outfit." Like, it just feels good to you, and it feels extremely good to them. So because of that, I think that's why I couldn't possibly do it. Maybe if I hadn't gone through everything, I probably would be a bitch. I'd probably be like, ugh, ew, did you see her outfit? Like, ugh, and she's so ugly. There's people like that, and I could be one of them. These days, because of the way that I was treated, I actually try my best to be the absolutely most, I don't know, am I saying this wrong? The best person that I could possibly be. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to make people as happy as I can. I don't want to see people put down. Honestly, when it comes to bullying, I would prefer that you guys say terrible things to me. Like, I'd rather hear you guys say it to me, because I know that in that time you're not saying it to somebody else, because it's coming to me. And I feel like it's just best that I get it, because I can deal with it. I've been bullied and put down my entire life. I can deal with whatever it is that you have to say about me. I don't care as much today. But there's people out there who can't deal with it, and they can't handle what you have to say. So, that being said, bully me all you want, as long as you don't do it to anybody else. Because I'll take it. I'll take your rude words. I'll be extremely nice to you when you say them to me. The sad truth of it all is, not everybody's going to like you. People are going to put you down your entire life. I think that pretty much everybody deals with that, whether they show it or not. But it's just a part of life. You really cannot make everybody like you. It's just not possible. You can't please everybody. And so you shouldn't spend your life trying to. You should just do whatever makes you happy. Act however you want. If you want to be weird and be crazy, then you be weird and be crazy. Because who gives a shit? It's your life. Like, the people who are judging you, they're not the ones who are going to be living this. They're not going to remember this when they get old. Honestly, if you're in, like, middle school, elementary, I don't know, high school, whatever, you probably are not going to be around these people for very long. You're not going to see them when you're older. They're just going to be nothing to you. And all the words that they said to you may hurt still. But they're not in your life. So why do you care? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all temporary. Things can get better. It is what you make it. Like I've said 1,000 times. I mean, I went from thinking I would never ever have a boyfriend. I'd never have friends. And now I have all of you guys. You guys all support me, and from what I can tell, you love me as much as I love you. And I get really, really nice compliments all the time, regardless of how ugly I feel. And you guys just make me feel 1,000 times better. And I know that not everybody has that. I'm extremely blessed to have that. But in variations. I mean, you may end up having a great group of friends, and you're going to end up getting along well, going on trips, and you're going to be gorgeous, because you are. Everybody's beautiful. There's beauty in everybody. I don't understand how we can possibly say somebody's ugly when we don't all look the same. We're not supposed to look one way. We're all supposed to look different. Just because her different face looks different than your different face, I just never really got it. You know, and after the accident happened, like, my family came together more, and I couldn't possibly be more thankful for anything in my life. I'm happy to have gone through such a terrible thing that had sculpted me into a really good I believe that I'm a really good person, because that's exactly what I try to be, because of I don't want to be that person who makes somebody else feel bad, and I don't want to I would rather just uplift you guys and make people feel good and help you guys when you guys have to go through things like this, because I'm not alone. I know that there's people out there who are bullied every day. They hate their life. They don't have any friends, and I know exactly how that feels, and it's never going to feel good. And honestly, I just think it's all really what you make it, you know? After everything that happened to me, I kind of turned it around into a good thing, because I was like, you know, that taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about people. It taught me a lot about myself. I'm now able to, you know, relate to people about things that some people can't relate to, you know? And it just feels good to know that I made it through that and bettered myself through it all. And now I love myself. I like my face sometimes. I don't think I'm that pretty, but I like my face. It could be a lot worse, and even if it was worse, I'm sure I'd be okay with it. But yeah, I'm okay with the person that I am and the people that I have in my life. I may not have a ton of friends. I still don't. I mean, you guys may think I have friends, but I really don't. I have like a best friend, maybe a couple other friends, but that's pretty much it. And I remember even in high school, like my senior year, somebody made a comment about me not having friends. I don't care. I really don't. I've got really good people in my life. I've had really good moments with those people. I don't need to have a ton of friends in my life. That being said, I know that a lot of you don't have friends, or you're being bullied and you don't know how to deal with everything. And I'm just going to tell you this. Things do get better. If you make them better, things don't just magically get better. You have to be willing to try to get your happiness back, and you can't let what people say get to you. And I know it is pretty much impossible not to let that happen, because sometimes people say things to me and it does get to me sometimes. But really, you just have to know who you are and know that regardless of what you look like or how you act or whatever, just be you and understand that there is somebody out there who is going to like you for who you are. They're going to love you regardless of what your face looks like or what your body looks like. If you have hair, if you don't have hair, like, there's somebody out there who's going to love you for who you are. I really hope that you guys are able to learn to love yourselves and one another and see beauty in everybody, because everybody's beautiful. I don't understand how you guys can say people aren't, because there's just so many great people out there that a lot of people don't end up getting to know, because they're so just so they're just like, she is ugly. Ugh, shut up. Nobody wants to hear it. Just let them live. If you don't like somebody, leave them alone. Somebody doesn't like you, fuck them. Who cares? I don't get it. You know, life is way too short. You never know when it's gonna end, and you shouldn't spend it being sad and feeling lonely. That's just how I feel. And things will get better, I promise you. And if you feel like they're not getting better, then maybe you need to change something. Maybe don't change yourself, because you're absolutely fine, but maybe change your surroundings and the people that you're hanging out with, or maybe talk to somebody if that'll help. I do my best to talk to you guys when you guys let me know that you need anything. I can't talk to everybody, although I wish I could. So yeah, that being said, I really hope that you guys, if you are going through anything tough right now, I hope that my story helped, and that I was all over the place, and I'm really sorry. I didn't have a plan for this. I just wanted to get it done because I needed to make a new video. So yeah. If you guys are religious, pray, 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 because it helped me get through a lot, and I'll let you know that if you don't feel like anybody else loves you, I love you. I really do. I love each and every one of you, and I love me. I love everybody. I love everything. I love all the animals, and there's no reason that we need to hate each other or put each other down, because we can all just love, and love feels a hell of a lot better than hate does. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and all that. Follow me on Instagram. And I hope you guys have a great holiday season. I'll be making a new video hopefully next week. Let me know what you want me to talk about or whatever. I'll try not to be boring again. This was kind of serious, so I guess I couldn't really make anything funny. But yeah, make sure that you guys tell me what you want me to say and to tell me what you want in the next video. I'm just kidding. That was really bad. I could do better. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. Follow me, all that good stuff. If you tweet me about a video, I can read it and I could probably make a video about it. Love you guys. Thank you for watching so much. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. So thankful. Love you guys.